Hello again from my front porch. I have a sad story to tell you today. A story of intrigue. Well, not really intrigue. A story of not really depression. A story of a weakness. Weakness. That's what it is. Yes. Weakness. So a couple of years ago now, I was diagnosed type 2 diabetic, and I have worked to keep my blood sugar under control. Now, admittedly, I have struggled a bit with my diet since starting this new job because when you're traveling, it's lame excuse, I know, but it is the reason. It's not, I'm not making excuses, but as you're traveling, as you're doing a lot of eating out at restaurants and eating in airports, grabbing stuff on the go and things, it's really difficult to find healthy options, and you begin to justify things to yourself. Well, I'll just grab this and it won't be as bad as if I got that. Well, yeah, but what you're getting is still bad and just not as bad. And so, and then you're like, well, I'll just splurge this time. I'll make an exception here. And pretty soon it's all exceptions. And for you to stop and eat what you should eat is like, oh yeah, I guess I should order it, And so I had gotten into a good habit of eating very well. And now I'm not doing so good with that. So, but I'm not like going crazy. I'm still not bizarre. And so my blood sugar, while it's not low where it should be, it's not high either. So it's like in the maybe the 130 range, where it should be under 125 or something, and below that is where they like it. So it has ran a little bit higher than it should be, but not anywhere near as high as it was when I was first diagnosed. So even though I haven't been watching it religiously, I have, I have impacted a little bit negative. And of course, I've put on about 20 pounds over this time too. It shows in my face and certainly shows in my belly. So I really do need to get diligent about getting that back. I know this, and yet things like the story I'm about to tell you happen. See, I've been eating, I eat pizza at Pie 5 because they have the cauliflower crust. Now, pizza in general, still not the healthiest option, but the cauliflower crust makes it a little healthier because it has half the carbs of a regular crust. And so, it's a little bit healthier, not just health-wise, but also in terms of blood sugar-wise, because the carbs, your body turns the carbs into sugars, and so that's what I actually have to watch. It's not necessarily the sugar intake, it's the carb intake, and so I've been doing that. Well, anyway, long story to get to this part. Went to Pie 5 to get pizza, which is again what I do. Well, since being diagnosed, I have avoided buying Girl Scout cookies. Now, I used to love Girl Scout cookies. In fact, the Girl Scout, the young lady that I bought my Girl Scout cookies from, I'm sure she loved me too, because I was a very good customer. It was not uncommon for me to buy like, $40, $45 in cookies. That was an easy order. And so, but then I stopped buying them because, I know I can't eat them. And people would say, well, Paul, you still could eat it because all you have to do is open the package and you can just eat one or two, and all that. And I'm like, you're funny. You're so funny, because I know myself, if I'm opening a package of Girl Scout cookies, odds are that package of cookies is not seeing the end of the night. Their life expectancy is very short-lived now. It's just the truth. Anyway, so I stopped buying the Girl Scout cookies because then I avoid the temptation for myself. Well, so I go to Pie 5 and I go to get my healthy pizza, and sitting outside of Pie 5 on the sidewalk are Girl Scouts selling cookies. Now, you may be thinking, well, Paul, you don't have to stop. You can just walk right on by. Lots of people do. I'm aware of that. But see, here's another thing about me. When I see kids selling stuff, at their little tables, no matter where it's at, I can't walk by. I have to stop. I don't know what it is, but I see those kids out there working to support whatever they're doing, and I have a need to stop and support them, to reward them for the effort that they're doing. I'll even be driving down the street and see kids with a lemonade stand, and I will pull over my car and get out to go patronize their lemonade stand because that's just the way I'm wired. It's just what I do. And so anyway, here I am going to Pie 5 for my healthy pizza, and the Girl Scouts are outside on the curb, and I'm like, no, okay, I try to force myself, walk past them, just walk past them, go in, and I did, I walked in, I ordered my pizza, and the whole time I'm ordering my pizza, I keep glancing out there, and I'm just feeling horrible that I didn't stop, and so I rationalize in my brain, well, you know what, I'll go out and I'll buy one box. And then I will feel better because I just, again, it's internal in me. I gotta go out and support them. I'll go out and I'll buy one box, and that won't be so bad. And okay. So I go out there to buy the one box, and they have a sign on the table that says 5 boxes for $20. Now, if you've bought Girl Scout cookies at all, you know that's a really good deal. So I was like, oh, okay, and I look at my wallet, and you know what I have in my wallet? Exactly a $20 bill. That's the only cash in my wallet. One $20 bill. And I'm like, oh, so of course now I have 5 packages of Girl Scout cookies. So, I do not plan to eat them all in one sitting. In fact, maybe I won't eat them all at all. Maybe I will find others who will help me enjoy these lovely little things. But I now am the proud owner of 5 packages of Girl Scout cookies, all because I can't say no to kids when they're selling stuff. And you know what? I'm good with that. I'm okay with it. I don't know what I'm going to do about these cookies. I got to figure that out because I really should not eat all these cookies. But watch out. But I do not regret, nor do I apologize for always stopping and supporting kids. I have always done it. I will continue to always do it. And in fact, I encourage you to consider doing it as well. Maybe you can't always, maybe you're in a hurry, maybe you can't stop. But for the most part, these kids, now this one, they're asking to sell Girl Scout cookies and the $20 and things for the 5 and all that kind of, you choose what's good for you. But from my vantage point, I was still willing to do it to support them. But in most cases, all they're looking for is maybe a couple bucks, $1 or $2, and no matter what they're doing, fundraising outside of Walmart or lemonade stand in their front yard. And that's nothing. That's nothing. And so, pull over for them. Stop and talk to them, to pay. Don't just blow them off. Because, not only are you helping to support whatever the causes they're doing, but it's good for these kids to know that other people are decent human beings, and that if you put an effort to be out there with your wares, whatever it is, and promoting your group, whatever it is, that people will honor and respect your effort. So join me in helping to support those kids that do that show that commitment, that investment in their own success for what they're doing. Teach them that there is reward for that and that people do honor that. So anyway, that's it. I got to figure out what to do with these cookies, but I also want to encourage you to not necessarily buy cookies, although you can if you want to, but to consider how can you support kids too. Plenty of opportunities, and as summer comes up, those opportunities will definitely increase. All right, with that, I'll let y'all go. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my cookies. Those lemonades are my favorite. Odds are one of those packages is getting opened. I guess he's not checking his blood sugar right away. All right. Okay, with that, I'll let y'all go, and I'll see you next time from my front porch.